Hello guys and welcome to today's tropical update, and in this video we're going to be talking about Super Cyclone Freddy, which is now a category 5 cyclone that is in the southwest Indian Ocean. So here is the peculiars here. We are located at 17.7 south, 62.4 east, and minimal central pressure is 926 millibars, and we have 140 knots, which is 160 miles per hour. So that makes this a category 5 cyclone. So let's see what the GFS model has to show for us. And some of these islands are in the way of the cyclone here. So as you can see, this island right in here, we're going to highlight it by a box here. So this island right in there, you can see the small little tiny dot right there. That is an island that is probably going to be hit by some of these very heavy rain bands and strong gusty winds as we head out through time. And as you can see, it takes a near pass to this island right here. So you can see the red box here. And then from there, it just goes right towards Madagascar. Central Madagascar is looking at a 983 millibar landfall. But mind you guys here, folks, that the GFS and pretty much all models here, 950, 986, all of these models are underestimating the current intensity of this system. So here in the next 48 54 hours, it's going to start making landfall here in central Madagascar. So here, once it makes landfall here, you can expect storm surge, the high winds, because it's still going to be a major cyclone when it hits Madagascar. You're looking at the flooding rains, you're looking at, power outages, probably home structures destroyed because, I don't know, probably not the best of structures over there. So you guys are going to have to be mindful for that. You guys got 2 days. Really, you only have 24 hours to get this stuff done. After that, it's over. You're going to have to ride it out or find the next boat over to the mainland of Africa, because that's going to be a hell of a ride that central Madagascar is going to be on here as we head out through the next 3 or so days. So let's take a look at the rainfall totals real quick since we are here. Total accumulations. We're looking at around 100 to 150 millimeters of rain. There is a tiny little bit of orange popping up here, but I think that is offshore here. So, you might get some floating rains. I don't know how the situation is after Chinesso came in through there. I'm sure the grounds are still saturated as all hell there. So there could be some flooding concerns here in Madagascar. All right. So let's take a look at the ECMWF now. This was the 12Z, and we're looking at 950 millibars here. And as you can see, those two islands get a near skirt. You're probably going to feel some winds and some rain, but you're not going to get the full extent of it. So, let's hope that it stays north of you guys as it heads out through time. And as you can see, around 51 or so hours, it makes landfall in Madagascar as a 957 millibar system. So after that, it takes about 24 hours to get through the whole Madagascar. And as you can see, it's pretty much stayed intact the whole way through. It's probably going to be elongated once it gets off of Madagascar. But no matter how you slice this, Madagascar is going to be in for one hell of a ride here in the next 48 to 50 hours as Freddy makes its way towards Madagascar. And after that, it kind of just meanders, goes west. It slows down more than meanders. But after that, we could look at a Mozambique landfall as well. So people in Mozambique need to watch this as well after Madagascar. But I'm more focused on Madagascar now than mainland Africa. Obviously, we'll get to that point once we get there. So we are going to look at total precipitation here, and it's pretty much showing the same as a GFS, anywhere from 100 to 150, 175 millimeters of rain. So we're in agreement for rainfall at least, but we're not in agreement on intensity, millibar pressure, because these models are underestimating the system. So, what does the CMC show for us? This was a 12C run, and it's 986 millibars. It doesn't do much of any strengthening at all. It just keeps it maintaining the whole way through. And we're looking at a 60-hour time frame for landfall here for the system. So, yeah, the CMC is definitely not agreeing with the landfall time frame for this at all. And after that, it takes about 12 or so, well, not about 24 hours to get past Madagascar as it heads towards Mozambique here. And now we're going way past time for no reason. Oh boy. Okay. Well, here we are. We had to get a blooper in here. So here we are. We're at 48 hours, and now we're going to take a look at the precipitation here. And it pretty much lines up with the Euro and GFS in terms of the rainfall totals. Now, CMC does have a slightly higher amount off the coast of Madagascar. We're just going to have to see how fast or slow this moves because, in the next 2 or 3 days, a lot of this can change. It could start moving really slow out of nowhere if the steering currents, allow such a thing, obviously. But as of right now, it should take 24 hours tops to make it through Madagascar. And then after that, Mozambique, parts of mainland Africa is going to need to pay attention to this. Obviously, after it gets through, Madagascar, it's going to be elongated and probably lopsided. So it's going to take a small little bit of time to probably get itself back together, but it shouldn't take too long. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. People in Madagascar, stay safe. We do not want to see a loss of life here. So please take your precautions seriously here. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. And I'll catch you guys again tomorrow morning with a short on Super Cyclone Freddy. Have a good day.